What if the key to navigating a rapidly changing world lies not in forgetting the past, but in deeply honoring it? For millions in Vietnam, ancestor worship is more than ritual. It's a profound connection to identity, community, and purpose. It's a living, breathing philosophy that weaves through every aspect of life, from the bustling streets of Hanoi to the tranquil rice paddies of the Mekong Delta. Join us as we uncover how this enduring tradition strengthens bonds, guides decisions, and offers a powerful antidote to the alienation of modern life. To truly understand Vietnam, we must first understand its relationship with those who came before. This isn't just about remembering names or dates. It's about acknowledging a spiritual and ethical lineage that stretches back thousands of years. The roots of ancestor worship in Vietnam are incredibly deep, predating many of the world's major religions. It's a practice born from the very soil of the land, an indigenous belief system that sees the spirits of the departed as active guardians and guides for the living. Later, this foundation was enriched by philosophical currents from across Asia. Confucianism brought with it a strong emphasis on filial piety, a deep respect for one's parents and elders that extends even after their passing. It codified the idea of family hierarchy and mutual responsibility. Taoism introduced a sense of harmony between the physical and spiritual worlds, suggesting that the veil between them is thin and that communication is possible. And Buddhism offered concepts of karma and reincarnation, adding another layer to the understanding of life, death, and the continuity of the soul. But what makes Vietnamese ancestor worship unique is how these different streams of thought merged with a pre-existing, heartfelt reverence. It's not just a duty, it's an act of profound gratitude. Gratitude for the life you have, for the sacrifices made by previous generations, and for the wisdom they passed down. This philosophy teaches that you are not an isolated individual, but a single link in an unbreakable chain connecting the past, present, and future. Your ancestors are seen as your roots. Without them, the tree cannot stand tall. Step into almost any Vietnamese home, and you'll find the spiritual heart of the family, the ancestral altar. This isn't just a piece of furniture. It's a sacred space, a portal connecting the living with their heritage. It's often placed in the most respected and prominent part of the house, beautifully decorated and meticulously maintained. On the altar, you'll see photographs of grandparents, great-grandparents, and even more distant relatives. Their faces look out, a constant silent presence in the daily life of the family. Each day, and especially on significant occasions like the anniversary of their death or the Lunar New Year, the altar comes alive with offerings. A bowl of fresh fruit, a cup of tea, a stick of fragrant incense. These aren't just symbolic gestures. The rising smoke from the incense is believed to carry the prayers and thoughts of the living to the spirit world. The food and drink are offered as a sign of respect and care, ensuring the ancestors are well provided for in the afterlife. It's a way of saying, "We remember you. We are grateful. We continue to care for you as you continue to watch over us." This daily practice does something remarkable. It forges powerful family bonds. When children see their parents paying respect to their grandparents, they learn the importance of filial piety firsthand. They learn that family is not just about the people you see every day, but about a much larger network of souls bound by blood and memory. During major holidays like Tit, the entire extended family gathers. The act of preparing the offerings and praying together at the altar reinforces their shared identity and collective responsibility to one another and to their lineage. This cultural continuity is astonishingly resilient. In a world where traditions are often swept away by modernization, ancestor worship remains a central pillar of Vietnamese society. It's subtly present in school curricula that emphasize respect for elders, in the grand festivals honoring national heroes who are seen as the nation's common ancestors, and even in the world of business. Many entrepreneurs will make offerings at their company's altar to ask for blessings and guidance from their ancestors before making a major decision. It's a testament to how this ancient philosophy remains profoundly relevant today. But what happens when ancient rites meet the digital age? Vietnam is a young, dynamic country, with one of the most tech-savvy populations in Southeast Asia. This presents a fascinating intersection. How do younger generations, who live their lives on smartphones and social media, connect with a tradition rooted in ancient rituals? The answer is, with remarkable creativity. Today, family group chats on apps like Zalo or Facebook are used to coordinate Memorial Days, or Gen Gay GI. A family member might livestream the ceremony at the home altar for relatives living abroad, allowing them to participate virtually. Digital photo albums are created to preserve the memories of ancestors, and online genealogical trees help younger people trace their lineage back for generations. Rather than replacing tradition, technology is becoming a new tool to strengthen it, bridging geographical distances and making ancestral knowledge more accessible than ever. The urban dilemma poses another challenge. In Vietnam's booming cities like Ho Chi Minh City or Da Nang, apartment living is becoming the norm. Space is limited. A large ornate altar might not be practical, but the practice adapts. People create smaller, more modern altars that fit into their compact living spaces. Some minimalist designs blend seamlessly with contemporary decor. Others might use a simple shelf with just a few key items. The form may change, but the intention remains the same, to maintain that sacred connection. This adaptability is key to why ancestor worship has been so effective in preserving Vietnamese cultural identity amidst globalization. While young people may listen to K-pop and watch Hollywood movies, the act of bowing before the family altar grounds them in who they are and where they come from. It serves as a powerful cultural anchor, a reminder that while the world changes, their roots remain firm. It's a quiet declaration that we are Vietnamese, defined not just by language or food, but by this deep, shared spiritual heritage. The impact of ancestor worship extends far beyond the walls of the family home. It weaves the very fabric of society, creating a powerful sense of community cohesion. In traditional villages and small towns, many families are part of a larger clan, or keich, that traces its lineage back to a single founding ancestor. These clans often have a communal temple, a nech tha, which serves as the spiritual center for hundreds, sometimes thousands, of people. On the anniversary of the founding ancestor's death, clan members from all over the country and even from overseas will return to this temple. It's a massive reunion, a festival of belonging. They share a feast, exchange stories, and pray together. This reinforces a sense of collective identity and mutual support. It teaches that you are not just part of a family, but part of a much larger tribe that shares a common history and a common destiny. This is a powerful force for social harmony. On a national scale, this same principle applies. Public holidays are dedicated to ancestral figures who are seen as the progenitors of the entire nation. The most important of these is the Hien Kings Commemoration Day. The Hien Kings are the legendary first rulers of Vietnam, revered as the founding fathers of the nation. Every year, millions of people make a pilgrimage to their temple in Phi Thơ province in a massive display of public remembrance. By honoring these common ancestors, Vietnamese people reinforce their shared national identity. Ultimately, this philosophy provides a powerful ethical compass for society. The teachings passed down from ancestors often emphasize virtues like honesty, hard work, compassion, and above all, respect for elders. This isn't just an abstract moral code. It's a personal directive. The belief that your ancestors are watching over you encourages individuals to live honorable lives, to bring pride rather than shame to their family name. This deep-seated respect for elders shapes social interactions, ensuring that the wisdom and experience of older generations are valued and preserved. So what does the future hold for this timeless tradition? In a world that often seems disconnected and transient, the Vietnamese philosophy of ancestor worship offers a powerful model of resilience and connection. There are concerted efforts to ensure its continuity. Grandparents and parents are consciously teaching their children the stories and rituals. The tradition will undoubtedly continue to evolve. Future generations will find new ways to blend modern life with ancient reverence. Perhaps virtual reality will one day allow descendants to visit ancestral homes, or AI will help reconstruct detailed family histories. But the core essence of the practice, the gratitude, the respect, the sense of connection to a story much larger than oneself, is likely to endure. Because at its heart, ancestor worship is about love. It's about understanding that the people who came before us are not gone. They live on in our DNA, in our memories, and in the values we carry forward. It's a beautiful, profound recognition that we are all part of an eternal, unbroken chain of life. And in honoring our ancestors, we are not just looking back at the past. We are building a stronger, more meaningful future for the generations yet to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of Vietnamese culture. If you found this exploration meaningful, Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your own family's traditions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.